Hi everyone, I'm Seth Robinson, and this is CompTIA's Trend Watch, where I'll be sharing some of my thoughts based on what I'm seeing in the technology landscape. I'm always looking to see what businesses are doing with technology, and especially what they're doing with their workforce, whether they're training the people they already have or whether they're bringing in new people. What are they doing with those skills? To start things off, I just saw an article on TechTarget, and full disclosure here, I was quoted in this article, but there were a few other people quoted as well, so it wasn't just me. And what we were talking about with the writer was digital literacy. Now, digital literacy and digital fluency, terms like that are things that you probably see a lot of. Everyone has their own definition. At CompTIA, these concepts are really important to us because they're part of what we call a skills progression. So when we're talking about people that are trying to build their skills and get into a technology career, maybe they're already in a technology career and they want to advance in their career. Maybe they have a different type of career and they want to get into technology. All of that comes along a skills progression. And it really starts with what we call both digital literacy and digital fluency. The article that I mentioned before, I think it kind of blends these two terms, but at CompTIA, for us, they're two different things. Digital literacy is what we call it when people are just using technology in their everyday life. They're learning how to use their phone, learning how to use apps, just learning all of these different things and becoming kind of literate with the technology that they have. Digital fluency is when they start to think about a career, and that could be a career in technology. It could be a different career. Almost any career these days requires some kind of digital know-how to apply digital tools and techniques and awareness to a business environment. And so that's what we call digital fluency. And when we're talking about a skills progression, these two things are the starting blocks. They're the foundation for anything else that you would build on top of that, whether that's targeted skills to help you get that first career role, or whether that's something even more advanced if you're trying to grow in your career. All of it starts with these two really important foundational pieces. Now, when we talk about digital fluency at CompTIA, we see a lot of different people that are interested in that. We see job seekers who are saying, yes, building digital skills is a way that I'm going to get that next job that I want. We see HR professionals who say that when they're trying to train their workforce and they're trying to hire people, they're really looking for digital fluency skills. And within digital fluency, the top three areas that we see both companies and job seekers talking about are AI, cybersecurity, and data. People don't really think about cybersecurity and data all that much. They're thinking about AI a lot these days, and they're thinking about the different pieces of software that they might use and what do I need to know in order to do a job. But that cybersecurity and data piece are really important because it kind of wraps around everything that somebody might do in their job role. So these are the top three that we see both companies and individuals looking for, but it goes beyond that too. People think that they've got really good familiarity with the devices they're using and some of the software, but when you bring that into a business environment, everything changes. And so even the endpoints, even the software like spreadsheets or communication software, all of those things require a little bit more know-how so that you can use them safely and effectively in a business environment. So that's what we call digital fluency. And we keep a really close eye on how businesses are trying to approach this problem and how individuals are building their skills. I think that's it for today. If you want to see more CompTIA research on this subject or many others, please visit CompTIA's website at comptia.org, and I'll see you next time.